Hey, we will talk about ICBM evolution from World War to today, the long reach of global power. Imagine this, a weapon so powerful that it can travel thousands of miles in minutes, delivering devastation with pinpoint accuracy, or serving as the ultimate deterrent against nuclear war. That's the story of Intercontinental Ballistic Missiles, ICBMs, the silent sentinels of modern warfare. Born out of the chaos of World War II and refined during the Cold War, ICBMs have evolved into one of humanity's most awe-inspiring and terrifying technological achievements. If you've ever wondered how these long-range missiles went from experimental rockets to the backbone of global security strategies, you're in for a fascinating ride. Let's trace the evolution of ICBMs from their humble beginnings to their role as symbols of national power today. To understand ICBMs, we need to go back to the 1940s, a time when rocketry was still in its infancy. During World War II, Nazi Germany developed the infamous V-2 rocket, the first ballistic missile capable of reaching space. Though primitive by today's standards, the V-2 was revolutionary. It could strike targets hundreds of miles away without being intercepted. When the war ended, both the United States and the Soviet Union scrambled to capture German rocket scientists and blueprints. This rocket race laid the foundation for post-war advancements in missile technology. The V-2 wasn't an ICBM yet, but it sparked the dream of creating weapons that could span continents. By the 1950s, tensions between the US and the Soviet Union had escalated into the Cold War. Both superpowers sought ways to project power globally while avoiding direct conflict. Enter the ICBM, a game-changing weapon designed to deliver nuclear payloads across vast distances at hypersonic speeds. In 1957, the Soviets unveiled the R-7 Semyorka, the world's first operational ICBM. Not only did it cement Soviet dominance in missile technology, but it also launched humanity into space. The same rocket design carried Sputnik, the first artificial satellite, into orbit later that year. Suddenly, the stakes were higher than ever. Not to be outdone, the United States quickly developed its own ICBMs. The Atlas and Titan series became America's answer to the Soviet threat. These early ICBMs were massive, liquid-fueled behemoths stored in underground silos, ready to launch at a moment's notice. As both sides amassed arsenals of ICBMs armed with nuclear warheads, a chilling doctrine emerged: mutually assured destruction, MAD. The idea was simple. If either side launched an attack, retaliation would ensure mutual annihilation. Paradoxically, this grim logic kept the peace, deterring all-out nuclear war. The early days of ICBMs were marked by clunky designs and limited accuracy, but over the decades, relentless innovation transformed them into precision instruments of destruction. Early ICBMs relied on liquid fuel, which required hours of preparation before launch. By the 1960s, solid fuel rockets like the US Minuteman changed the game. These missiles could sit dormant for years, ready to launch within minutes, a critical advantage in a nuclear standoff. In the 1970s, multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles, MIRVs, took ICBMs to the next level. A single missile could now carry multiple warheads, each targeting a different location. This made defense nearly impossible and multiplied the destructive potential of every launch. Modern ICBMs are equipped with advanced guidance systems, allowing them to hit targets with incredible precision, even from thousands of miles away. Innovations like stealth coatings and decoys make them harder to detect and intercept, ensuring survivability in combat scenarios. Today, several nations possess ICBMs, but a few stand out as leaders in missile technology. The Minuteman III remains the cornerstone of America's land-based nuclear triad. With a range exceeding 6,000 miles and MIRV capability, it's a formidable force. However, plans are underway to replace it with the next-generation ground-based strategic deterrent, GBSD, by the 2030s. Russia's RS-28 Sarmat, nicknamed Satan II, is the latest in Moscow's arsenal. Capable of carrying up to 10 heavy warheads or 16 lighter ones, it's designed to evade missile defenses and strike anywhere on Earth. Its sheer size and payload capacity make it a fearsome addition to Russia's strategic forces. China's DF-41 represents Beijing's push for parity with the US and Russia. With a reported range of over 9,300 miles and near-B capabilities, it ensures China's ability to retaliate against any aggressor. Mobile launchers add another layer of unpredictability. Other countries, such as North Korea and India, are developing their own ICBMs. While not as advanced as those of the major powers, these efforts underscore the growing importance of long-range deterrence in geopolitics. Despite their strategic value, ICBMs come with significant challenges and controversies. Developing, maintaining, and upgrading ICBMs requires billions of dollars annually. Critics argue that funds could be better spent on conventional forces or diplomacy. As more nations acquire ICBMs, the risk of accidental launches or unauthorized use increases. Efforts to limit ICBM proliferation, such as treaties like START, face resistance amid rising geopolitical tensions. The catastrophic consequences of using ICBMs raise ethical questions about their very existence. Are they tools of deterrence or harbingers of doom? Looking ahead, ICBMs continue to evolve alongside emerging technologies. Hypersonic glide vehicles, HGVs, for example, combine the speed of traditional ICBMs with maneuverability, making them nearly impossible to intercept. Meanwhile, advances in artificial intelligence and cyber warfare could integrate ICBMs into broader military networks, enhancing their effectiveness. At the same time, some experts question whether ICBMs will remain relevant in future conflicts. Could directed energy weapons, drones, or space-based systems render them obsolete? Or will they adapt once again, maintaining their status as the ultimate symbol of national power? There's no denying the dual nature of ICBMs. They are both guardians of peace and harbingers of apocalypse. Their evolution reflects humanity's ingenuity, ambition, and at times, recklessness. From the crude rockets of WWII to the hyper-advanced missiles of today, ICBMs have shaped the course of history, and will likely continue to do so for decades to come. So, what do you think? Are ICBMs essential for global stability, or are they relics of a bygone era? One thing is certain. As long as nations seek to protect themselves and project power, they'll keep investing in these incredible machines. And love them or fear them, ICBMs will always command respect. What's your take on the future of ICBMs? Let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts.